Hello, hi all. This is Subramaniam here. I'm an senior technology architect at Capgemini. I'm an AWS certified solution architect professional. Also, I'm an AWS certified DevOps engineer professional. Today, I'll be talking about different AWS services. Let me go to my Chrome browser. This is aws.amazon.com. Let me log into my AWS console. Sign in to the console. Okay. Actually, I saved my credentials already with the Chrome, so that's why it has not asked me any login credentials. It has directly logged in. That should not be a problem. This is my AWS management console. Here you can see the different AWS services. Under this AWS services, it will be under two headlines again: recently visited services and all other services which are available. So these are all the recently used services by me. So that's why which are listed under this headline. And if you need any other services, you can directly type over here and then get it quickly, like EC2. Okay. So okay, you can directly come to the ECT dashboard and look into your things. Okay. Again, go back to your services. Okay. So here again services are classified into the different headlines like compute, machine learning, containers, storage, analytics, database, migration and transfer, security, identity and compliance, network and content delivery, developer tools, AWS cost management, front end, web and mobile, customer enablement, AR and VR, robotics, application integration, blockchain, satellites, quantum technologies, customer engagement, management and governance, business applications, end user computing, Internet of Things, media services, and game development. So, these are all the different services which are grouped under different headlines by Amazon. Let us go through these services at high level in detail. So this if we take up this compute, so which will be having the services like EC2, Lambda, Beanstack, serverless application repository, AWS Outposts, EC2 image builder, like that. If it is a if we go for containers kind of services, there will be an ECR, Elastic Container Service, Elastic Kubernetes Service. These are all the different storage services like S3, EFS, S3 Glacier, Storage Gateway, AWS Backup. Then, if we talk about the databases, so there are different services here again: RDS, DynamoDB, Elasticache, Neptune, Amazon QLDB, DocumentDB, Keyspaces, TimeStream, like that. Then there are some migration and transfer services. If you require to migrate your application from your data center to the AWS, so these are all the services we may need to go for. Then networking and content delivery. Here we can see the different services like VPC, CloudFront, Route 53, API Gateway, Direct Connect, so many services and developer tools. If you require to implement DevOps using the AWS tools, then you have to go for CodeStar, Code Commit, Code Artifacts, Code Build, Code Deploy, Code Pipeline, Code 9, Cloud 9, X-Ray, and all that. So there are different. Services available: blockchain, Amazon managed blockchain. So then management and governance. If we come to this, we can see the services related to AWS organizations, CloudWatch, AWS autoscaling, cloud formation, cloud trial, config, ops work, service catalog, system manager, AWS SAP config, trusted advisor, like that you can see, and AWS well architected tool, AWS license manager, media services. Here we can see services like Kinesis Video Streams, Media Connect, Media Convert, Media Live, Media Package, Media Store, Media Tailor, Elemental Applications and Software, Amazon Interface Video Service, Elastic Transcoder, and there are so many things. There are some IoT related services here, so they have listed out here. There is a game development. This is a service which is related to game development. This is the end user computing. That means like using the application like workspaces, AppStream. These are all like desktop as a service, a DAS, which are coming under DAS. They have grouped under end user computing. These are all the services which are coming under end user computing. Business applications like Alexa for business, Amazon Chime, Workmail, Amazon Honeycode. These are the customer engagement services. Amazon Connect, Pinpoint, Simple Email Service. Then application integration. So this is a common service that we are using. Step functions, Amazon App Event Bridge, Amazon MQ, SNS, SQS, SWF. So this is AR and VR. There are some services for mobile development. Then AWS cost management. Here, this is also an important topic. Here we can see the services like AWS Cost Explorer, AWS Budgets, AWS Marketplace subscriptions. And next kind of services are related to security, identity, and compliance. This is also an important services. These services will provide security to your application. Those are all like IAM, Resource Access Manager, Cognito, Secrets Manager, Secrets Manager, Guard Duty, Inspector, Amazon Massey, Amazon SSO, Certificate Manager, Key Management Service, Cloud HSM, Directory Services, WAF and Shield, AWS Firewall Manager, Artifacts, Security Hub, Detective, AWS Sonar, and all this coming under security, identity, and compliance. There are few more services which are coming under analytics like Athena, Amazon Redshift, EMR, Cloud Search, Elasticsearch Service, Kinesis, QuickSight, Data Pipeline, AWS and Data Exchange, AWS Glue, AWS Lake Formation, MSK, AWS Glue, Data Brew, and all that. So there are some machine learning services. So there are many services from AWS. You can go through each service in detail, and also you can explore this service as per your requirement. So however, it is good to know about each of these services and what it will do. That much is very much necessary to understand the AWS better. That's all from me as of now. Let us catch up with the next topic in the next session. Thank you all. Thanks for listening to my lecture. Please subscribe to my channel to get more updates from me. Thank you all. Bye.